Welcome everybody to Cooking with Peter. I'm Peter. Today we're going to be making some really delicious smoked meatballs, and we're going to be doing that in the Ninja wood fire grill. We're going to bring them back and put them together in a beautiful meatball sandwich just for you. We'll be right back. I'm going to go over the list of ingredients we're going to be using today, and of course the star of the show is 1.5 pounds of ground chuck and 1/4 pound of ground pork. We also have in here 1/3 of a cup of Italian breadcrumbs. We have 1/2 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. We have a teaspoon of salt. We have a tablespoon of Italian seasonings. We have 2 teaspoons here of garlic, freshly grated garlic. And then we have a couple of eggs. And again, I'm going to crack the eggs out here. Put the eggs in here for you, just like that. Some other ingredients we're going to be using later are some grilled peppers and onions, which I have here. And let me tell you how I made these real fast. First of all, I cut up the peppers and onions, and then I put them into the saute pan, and I let them cook down until they got some brown color on them. And then I put them on the plate and added some salt and pepper to taste. Over here we have some provolone cheese, which will go on the sandwich later, some pasta sauce, which I'll be using with the meatballs a little later, and of course we have the sandwich rolls sitting over here. A completely optional piece, which I didn't cover a moment ago, is red chili flakes. Now some people like a little heat in their meatballs, as I do, but this is completely optional. You don't have to put the red chili flakes in. Here I have about 1/2 teaspoon of red chili flakes. All right, so now I'm going to use my hands and get in here and make a mess and get all these things together, and we're going to come back in a couple of seconds and let you know when it's all done. Okay, we're going to start up the Ninja wood fire grill, and today I'm using the grill plate on the grill. I want to set this over to smoker mode, and when you do smoker mode, you probably know you don't have to press the wood fire flavor button. It does it automatically. I'm going to set the temperature up to 275 degrees. I'll leave the time at 4 hours. Of course, we don't need anything near that. I'm going to go ahead and put the pellets in up here, just like that. And now press start. And this is going to take about 10 or 15 minutes for the wood fire grill to go through its initial ignition stage, kind of get rid of the bad smoke. And we'll be back and put our meatballs on the smoker. Okay, I'm going to be making the meatballs for us, and I used a ice cream scoop to make the meatballs, and this particular size is 1.5 inches across. Now they have various sizes of ice cream scoops, but that's the one I'm using here. So I'm just using the ice cream scoop to make the ball, rolling it up like that, and that's the meatball. So let me do a few more of these, and I'll come back when this is wrapped up, and then we'll take them out to the wood fire grill. Okay, we just wrapped up the last meatball, and here we have about 17 or 18 meatballs, maybe more. I haven't counted, to be honest with you. And we're going to go outside and put these on the Ninja wood fire grill and get them smoking. We'll be right back. Okay guys, we're ready to put the meatballs onto the smoker. So I'm just going to set them here, and they're going to get busy for about 15 or 20 minutes. Okay, my friends, we've had the smoker going for about 15 or 20 minutes, and we're going to check the temperature of these meatballs. And as you can see, it's hitting around 140, 142. Back here in the back, about 144. We're going to be going to 162, 165. So what I want to do now, I want to kind of crisp up these. So I'm going to turn the unit off. Now I'm going to turn on the air fryer mode, which is right here, and let this go at about 390 for just about 2 minutes. This says 4, but we'll watch it here in about 2. So it's going to let it preheat, warm up, and then start the air frying mode for a couple of minutes, and we'll be done with this on the meatballs. Okay guys, it's been about 2 minutes on the air fryer, and we're going to again check the temperature, see where we are. Yep. Okay, we're good. So these are going to come up in temperature a little bit more as they rest. So we're going to start taking these off the grill, putting them here. We're going to take these inside now and start putting these sandwiches together. And let me tell you that, honestly, I've never smelled a better smelling meatball. I can't wait to taste them. So you'll enjoy this too. First of all, I want to taste this meatball without the sauce and let you know how this came about. So, wow. Incredible smoke flavor. Just a hint of the smoke flavor. The meatball is coming through as far as the Italian sausage taste is coming through. All the spices are coming through. If you follow the recipe I'm giving you, and by the way, that recipe is for free on my website, and you can see the link down below. The website is cookingwithpeter.com. Now, let's go ahead and put the sandwiches together. We're going to toast them up in the oven back here behind me, and we'll be finished with this video. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm ready to put these smoked meatball sandwiches together. I took the jarred sauce of Barilla and put it over here on the stove and let it heat up while the meatballs were cooking. So we have that right here in the pot as of right now. We have the meatballs over here. We have a nice size roll for the sandwich. And I'll get a couple of these opened up like this. Okay, there we go. Now I'll take a few of the meatballs. I think I'm going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think I'll do 3 meatballs per sandwich. You can use as many as you like. Since I don't have to cook the sauce, you know, it's jarred pasta sauce, makes it easy. I'm just going to stir these up a little bit, cover them with the sauce. Just like that. Remember, the sauce has already been cooking on the stove, so it's already warm. So let me just put some of here, like this. There we go. There we go. We'll do the other one too. Just like that. Now I'm just going to put a little more sauce here on the top of the meatballs, like that. And I'm going to put some of our delicious peppers and onions on top, like this, just like that. Now some of the provolone cheese. You can use mozzarella cheese. You could use provolone cheese as I'm using here. This is actually a smoked provolone cheese. I'm using 3 slices per sandwich. Boy, these things are huge. They're going to be a big meal for later. Now, I'm just going to pop these into the oven, which is ready to go. And we're just going to melt the cheese and kind of toast the bread a little bit. We'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, everybody, the sandwiches have been in the oven for about 8 or 9 minutes at about 400 degrees. And as you can see, they have really turned out really well. Now, to be honest, I like a little more sauce on my sandwich. So I'm just going to put a little more sauce in there like that for me. You can do yours the way you like, but I think it looks great. And this is a massive sandwich for whoever likes meatball sandwiches, and that happens to be me. So let me just move this over to our plate. Just like that. Okay, we've just taken the sandwiches out of the oven, and they've come out pretty well. The bread is kind of broken up a little bit, so just be aware of that as you come out of the oven. It gets a little toasty, and it might start breaking apart on you a little bit, as it has here. But I assure you, they're going to taste delicious once we put them on the plate and then put a big old fork into them. I want to say thank you very much for watching this video today. We appreciate your watching and your time. Please do us a favor and subscribe to the video. Just click that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you'll be notified of any videos we have coming up. And by the way, leave a comment down below and tell us where you're watching the videos from, and we'll be sure to give you a shout out in a future video. Thanks for watching today.